Hi guys, Tuva here. It is Tuesday the 28th of June and still waning, but right near the end now, right before the new moon, in the sign of Cancer. Easier to learn or understand people at this time. It's such a sensitive sign. We are more receptive in these days. It's the best time to plant as well. So plant your fruit crops, if you've got any of course, and any other plants that you want. For they will grow, they will feel that energy as well. It helps couples to conceive, as I said yesterday. So that's pretty good, isn't it? It's also a time you'll be thinking about your family and your friends and sort of wishing you were back there. So it's a little bit depressing as well, because you will be actually feeling very nostalgic. You'd like to set up meetings with your old friends or go and see family that you haven't seen for a long time. So that's where the moon is, guys. We're going to look at the cards now, and I have angel cards and the same tarot pack I had yesterday. So let's look. Just spread these and the table. Let's go over. People ask me sometimes, why is it you feel a warm spot or a cold spot? Well, that is actually when your guide or the ones that are helping you puts that thought into your mind and you feel it. Now when I come over this end it feels warm, but there's a little cold spot just here, so I know it's going to be this one. And now what one is it, guides? It's this one. Now this card is, it's the King of Pentacles. So this would be having more than enough to get by with, and that isn't just financially, even though it is talking about the King of Pentacles, which is finances, but it's also talking about receiving things that makes your life better as well. So looking after yourself, really, taking on the role of the one in charge. It can be like the king. So you have this understanding of yourself, thinking that you can roar and everyone a bow. That is just a sort of confidence thing that you get. What it's telling you is that you have a knack for attracting some sort of wealth. And it doesn't always have to be money, as I said earlier. You might be good in business, or you might be very grounded and stable, the sort of person people would want to employ you or give you work because they trust you. Your pride in it will get you noticed and will eventually earn you some type of success. It's telling you that you are the business and you've got everything you need. So live in the moment, guys, but also be aware of your future. So enjoy yourself, but always think about the rainy day. So if you do have lots of money come into you, maybe, you know, a windfall, or you've won something, make sure you think about your future. Don't just enjoy it. You need to be conservative with people. In other words, be careful. Use resources to aid you in your job. You just have to be careful in what way, because money trouble can ruin your life. So you have to be really delicate and very astute in your responsibility to your families and to yourself. Don't be all about money, guys. This is the other side to it. Don't just think about you, your money, your things that you do, because there are people around you that don't have this, and it will eventually grate them and they will turn. But spiritually, it can be a brilliant card. You'll be inspired more to take care and honour what you receive. For example, say you are doing spiritual work for no money. Spirit are not telling you don't charge, because you're doing a job. What they're saying is be careful how much you charge and put it to good use towards what you're doing. Don't go over the top. Don't become irresponsible. This is what this card is actually saying, guys, to be astute with what you've got. don't overplay it, don't be silly with it. Think about your future and the people around you. There you go. That's that card. Now we're going to look at the angel cards. This one's a cold feeling. Serenity is really, when you think of this as an angel card, it's talking about your inner peace and your calmness. It may be a time to relax and enjoy your life, to look at things around you and see it in a different light, in an unfazed way. Also about loving yourself and being very careful about health and things like that. You know, with this you have everything going for you, but with this it's saying, yes, appreciate everything you have, look after you. Even though you've got all this, don't forget to be humble, loving and compassionate to others, but to yourself as well. Inner peace, lovely, no worries, no dramas, no problems. But it's talking about the fact that you have everything with this card, but you need to enjoy it. You need to be happy. You need to be able to sit there and look at what you've got, look at how you've achieved it, and be happy with it. Be happy with those around you. Nurture them and don't forget them. Don't forget those that haven't got what you've got. Yes, you've worked for it. Yes, you've got the right type of karma that's brought this to you, but also use serenity. The angels are telling you to be serene. Take time out, analyse everything, look at what you've got and be sensible. So that's what this card's saying, and in a way they do work together. Now I'm going to get the Elderfoot Hark and we're going to take a rune. We have Hagalaz, the rune of disruption. And you might think, how is this going to relate? Well, really, it's a warning. Like the weather, I always think of the weather with Hagalaz. You know, you get good weather, you're okay. But if you get bad weather, it can damage things, like from a storm, a flood, lightning and thunder. It can disrupt you, like you can't get to the place you need to get to. It can hurt people, even kill. So it can interfere with your relationships. And again, it does tie in, if you think about it, guys. Because if you're the one that's got it all, and you're really big-headed about it, and you're not listening to what they're saying about taking time out and happiness and looking after others, this will have an impact on your personal relationships, and it could end up disastrously. Challenges will occur in your life, but they're not to be afraid of, but you need to stand up to them and face them. You really need to understand that when you have a thunderstorm, it passes, doesn't it? If you get thunder and lightning, it always passes, and so will the situation. And you will see that nothing is to be feared. Everything is a challenge, and everything with determination can be sorted. You need to think about others. You need to take a good look at yourself and analyse where it's gone wrong. That way you can go back, see what you've done, change it, and that then will hopefully diffuse your situation and your argument or whatever it might be. Let's have a look at the witch's runes now. Hopefully it will bear out the reading. Okay, we have, oh yes, we have the moon. Yep. Okay. Long-term changes, transitions. You have secrets, guys, that you keep from people, like we all do. These are agendas that you have, not bad things, but they're agendas that the family or people around you don't know, and you hide them, because the moon is very deceptive. It shines different type of light from the daytime, so you get something that you might see that's not quite what it seems. The wolf could really be a dog. What you see with your eyes in the dark is totally different to what you see in the day. So the moon shines a different type of light, and it can pick up the deceptions behind things, the shadows. And this could be your shadow self as well. So again, do not let it go to your head, because then the shadow self will appear. The ego will appear, and people will see you in a totally different light. If you don't step back, take time out and be happy and nurture those around you, problems will arise with Hagalaz, and the moon will shine on everything. Not a very good reading today, guys, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm not the maker of how I pull these cards out. But what it is telling you is, yes, fantastic, you're going to be the king of your finances, and the angels are telling you yes, but please sit back and think about it and analyze it and use time out to benefit your family and people around you. Hagalaz is saying if you don't abide by what we're telling you, bad things can happen. The moon is saying the hidden agendas, and that will come out. So we need to think of this reading as a warning of what could go wrong. That's how I'm reading it today. So hope it's been of some help, and I will be back again tomorrow with the next reading. Have a lovely day wherever you are, whatever time of day, night or evening it may be. I wish you the best ever. House of Verlaine.